Hello. Whoa. Sorry about shoot. Can't even talk. Sorry about that. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the channel. You already know it's your boy Frank. Let me fix the camera because I don't know why it didn't kick on, but what? Dust cover might help. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. You already know who it is. It's your boy Frank. Frank the driver. Hope everybody's having a good day. Everybody doing good. About to do good. Let's go. So, if anybody didn't catch in the last video, we are getting a new wheel. Now, we are going to be starting in probably last place because I have not set a time down on this track. But, this is one of my tracks, and in this car, I'm pretty good, so let's see what we can do. First we go. New wheel coming. We got the Logitech Pro. Finally, a good wheel. It's not the wheel I wanted. Not yet. But we got the Logitech Pro coming. The wheel and the wheelbase. We got to get a cockpit now. So I've been looking at cockpits. I've been looking and looking. I want to get a good one though. One that's decent. One that's got different upgrades to it. So where you can upgrade, put like a 3 TV stand on it. We better check our settings. That's a little. Oh no, wait, actually, I think. Hold on, I'm off. No, I'm off. Dang it. Let's go. First race of the night. Let's go. Anybody that's watching, please share. Share it to your social media. Share it to whatever you can share it to. Please. It would help me out a lot. We're a blast to do it. How would I run with great balance on my tractor? Right, the curve right. Right, the curve. Right, the curve. Right. Come on, we can do way better now. Not a good race, but it starts back in the back. Now you know the speed. Get her back down. I didn't have to do that. But, it's hot. It's hot. Hey, these nuts is in here. What are these nuts? Eat Silent J. Shoot. See, I've raced with these guys a lot. Silent J, I've raced with multiple times. These nuts, multiple times. Oh, yeah, Doodle in here too. What? That was bad. I started last though, just because I didn't set a time or anything. I just jumped into the race. But now we'll set a time. Yes. Hey, as long as you race position, does not matter. See, as long as you finish a race, that's what matters. Finishing a race. It is. And I was bad. I used to be bad about that, just rage quitting. And you don't rage quit in a race. You can't. You might start first, and you might end up last. You might have a good car, a good setup. Maybe you have a bad day. Maybe you have a good day and you're on top of your game, but you got a bad car, bad setup. Or, there's a million different factors when it comes to racing. So you might be first always, but one day you're going to be last. All right. We do got Deep Forest Raceway Reverse, and that's the GR3. But I want to go with the GR4s. I love this race. I love Mount Panorama. It's a big track for me. Let's go. Let's see what the timelines are on this car. Oh yeah, it's G70. I thought so for this track. Oh wow, the Atenza. There was another car I was good at here. Wait, the RCF, wasn't it? Hold up. No, it was the G70, but the Lexus is a good car here. I would like to try the Mustang here just because. Australian track. Let's go. No, we don't even have it. Sorry, you know what? For right now, we're actually gonna run. I'm just gonna run the car I got. Let's go. Car I got. Let's actually sit down back. Try that. Since we're on 8, I like to keep them 2 apart. I think that's the way breaking motion. If not, so I can come up. Plus, didn't set no lap time again. Alright, we're going to take this race because we're probably going to be in last again. I have not set a lap time yet, so. And I guaranteed last. Well, at least say good luck. Yes, after this race, I'm going to send out my shares to get some people in here. Because I didn't even do that yet. I'm really worried about this. I need to have it preset where, or I'm about to go live. Like, see, I did that yesterday, though, it messed up. Ah, right. 4-2-0, don't 4-2-0. So 4-0-2 man up. Hey, you tell the driver no. And that aim in that Mustang, dude, it's a hard car. But it's a fun car for that track. Great car to drive on that track. It really is. I'm usually first with this car. Oh yeah, we slacking tonight a little bit. Is he used to love watching? Yeah, you are. Y'all give me a second real quick. I'm gonna go grab a piece of pizza. We got to send out our invites. Alright, y'all, I'm back. My bad. I set my phone down somewhere like an idiot and lost it. I'm very good at that. Always been good at that. I'm not a phone person. I hate a phone. So I end up always setting it down somewhere and just losing it because I set it down in the strangest places because I hate my fucking phone. Damn, I thought it was down here. Alright, y'all gonna have to give me a second. I gotta have to run back upstairs. I'm gonna have to call it. See if I can hear it ring. Gosh dang it, man. Dang it, Lee's. Lee, what you doing? Are you back here laying on your stairs? Lizzie's back here laying on her stairs. Y'all can't see her though. But like I said, we got a new wheel coming. I think I might actually set Lizzie up in the background behind there and put the frogs up above her if I can do it. I'm gonna build something myself though. I'm not gonna buy. They're two different size tanks. I got Lizzie in a 40 gallon, and I got the three frogs in a 20 gallon sideways tank, which the frogs should be in a tall tank, an up and down tank. Not it's 20 gallon long ways. So it was the Lizzie's first tank. Lizzie's first tank. All right, I gotta find my phone. I gotta get them shares out, or we ain't gonna get no views. Probably ain't have one yet, still, just because of that. See, the people that view my page, they need to subscribe though, so that way they get the notification when I'm live again. Because who doesn't want to miss me? Yeah. Who don't want to miss this sexy ass motherfucker? All right, Lily. What I do with my phone? Did I break it down here, Lily? No, I know I didn't. All right, y'all give me just a second. Let me see. Let me go get my phone real quick. My my boy probably done text me and everything, trying to get on some Fortnite. We trying to run some Warzone? Who's in here trying to run some Warzone? Because I'm down. I'll meet you right now. Let's run some W's. If you with me, you getting W's in Warzone. I got that real life tactic shit, dog. Got that real life shit tactic, my boy. All right, y'all, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run up here. We gotta get the phone. I like to share this shit, and of course I ain't. Well, I need to set everything up to where I can just share from the PC. But that's gonna be coming next. Let me get this cockpit in. Let me get my new steering wheel that we already got. It's already paid for. It's coming. Should be here next week, Tuesday, the latest. So the 15th, the latest. We should be getting a new wheel. Get down here so y'all can see me shoot. So the 15th, we should be getting a brand new wheel, the Logitech Pro. All right. So, but the thing is, we're gonna end up needing a cockpit. What I've got here, a table and a chair, is just not gonna be enough. I mean, it might handle it because it is a sturdy ass table. The problem is the chair and the pedals. All that moves. I mean, the chair, the pedals, they move. No matter how good and locked in I am, I get my position right. Either the pedals hold and I end up sliding the chair, or the chair holds and I end up sliding the pedals. So it's either one or the other, always. So you ultimately end up moving the chair, pretty much. And so you're stuck with, you guys watch me, I'll pick the chair up, jump forward with it like a little bit just to get it back in place, but then you're never in the right spot though. You should always be in the same position, get comfortable where you can see. I mean, if I got in a car and I couldn't see shit and I'm not comfortable, why try to race it? I mean, you can, but today's technology, you can get in a car, you can adjust it to how you want it. And I mean, most race car drivers, their seat is adjusted to how they want it 100%. And they're locked in, though, locked in. It ain't like, okay, here's a seat with some wheels on it, bro. And you got a pedal that's not attached to nothing. It's a wireless pedal. You know what I mean? It'd be like that. Here, drive a car with a wireless pedal. And they're mounted on like a sim pedal. You know, they might slide across the bottom of the floorboard, but it's okay. And here's your seat. You can't adjust it. And it's a rocker. Now it'd be a hard car to drive anyway. Oh. All right. Yeah. Oh, I promise. When we get back, I'm gonna go get my phone. We're gonna throw out some shares, and when I get back, I'm going this mode right there. Yeah, yeah, we going that mode. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. Yeah, see, that's why I wish I would have had my phone. I could have typed in the chat while I was gone for so long. Because people's gonna watch this video, it's gonna start from the beginning. I don't like that, even though I'm live. It's kind of stupid. I mean, I guess. Never watched myself live, but it's different though. I'm on my own profile viewing myself. Now, you know what? Let's turn some air conditioner on. It's getting hot. What up, froggies? What up, frogs? Where you all at? Pinky, where you at? You know where y'all to their sleeping spots. No, no, you're not. Plug this phone in. We gotta get them shares out. If anybody is watching, send them shares out. I'm about to get back on now. I'm just looking at my frogs. Looking at the frogs, tree frogs. Oh, I see Coke back here. What up, Coke? Where's Pinky at? Got Pinky and Kermit. Kermit, Coke, and Pinky. And then you got the bearded dragon. Her name's Lizzie. She likes it. So, ain't changing. Lizzie. Lizzie Lizard. She's got a YouTube page coming. We just got to get enough views on here to where I can stream from my phone, though. Is the problem. Yeah, G70 is the best all the way down to 30th. 30th is A. Lee, and the Atenza GR4. And he's got a video, though, for it. You know, yeah, here we go. Let's watch first the best time. Let's watch the #1 guy for this race. What up, y'all? Let me get some. Okay. Alright, we've got this. Let's go. No. Alright. So we're going to be doing another race. We've got 8 minutes left before the race starts. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to actually set a lap down, which I'm fine with. I would actually prefer to start in last, even though I'm not going to be first, but it still helps build your stuff up as long as you're actually a safe driver. I'm going to run up, grab my and then we're gonna get real. While my phone's charging, that way I can link everybody up. Get all the get all that, yeah, get all the beat out. Alright, let's go. Get them bad beat, bad brakes. Damn, bad brakes. Shit, they suck. Nah. Y'all didn't get that? Fuck you then. Hell no, for real though. But oh, what the fuck? What do you mean? What the fuck? Bitch ass motherfucker, what do you mean, dog? What? Why ain't my phone charging? You better charge. Hey, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, so what the fuck? Dumbass phone, dude. No wonder motherfuckers be making that motherfucking motherfucking Samsung. Alright, y'all. Give me a second. I'll run upstairs. Full link back right down here with you. I don't know if I could actually use this same stream and use my phone at the same time, but we'll give it a try. If not, I'll just stream from my phone and y'all can just watch me flip cigarettes all day. Do it like that. Way down here. But what up, though? We need people in the chat, yo. Where's all the people in the chat? Where's the people in the chat? What? Slacking. Is there anybody in the chat right now, or am I in here by myself just talking shit to myself? Hey, somebody said, what up, though? What up, though? For real, though. Ain't nobody in the chat? Nobody. It's crazy. See, I don't like that. I don't like that view. I don't like the side view. I always thought that would be the best because that's what I've seen a lot of YouTubers had that angle. I don't know. I feel awkward from that angle. I do. Like, I would rather be locked in. Like, yo, what up, motherfuckers? Locked in on you. It is what it is, though. Until we get some better cameras. We do got the Logitech, whatever that Logitech, the Brio, Logitech Brio. That's what it's. The purpose of it is for this purpose. But you guys would be directly at me like how I used to have it, and I like it like that actually over this. I thought I would prefer this better, but kind of liked it like that because then at least I was at the screen, even though I had to look up to kind of get eye contact to talk to you guys. But I mean, like this way, I'm locked in, and then I gotta put my peripheral all the way over here just to lock in with you guys and be like, alright, here we go. I like to lock in. I mean, when we're talking about something important, if we're just sitting here bullshitting, okay, I don't care. But if I'm talking about something important, I want y'all to know, I want to be locked in with the camera. Like, small things, and all that stuff is outrageous. So I'm using what I can afford and what I get the best of. But now I probably could have went and got some good cameras and got all that stuff, but I've been on this thing for a minute. I prefer to go get a new wheel in the cockpit. We will adjust cameras later. That shit costs enough money right there. And if I'm going to get anywhere, I've got to have a setup. I got to have a setup that's not going to be every time I sit down here, I'm in a different position. You cannot be 100% doing that. Every time you sit down, you're in a different position. No, you're going to be off every time. And then we're not going to get into the gas pedal and the brake pedal sticking, so you already know all that. Anybody that's been watching, they already know. We're going to actually exit out. We're going to actually get in there and we're going to throw down a good ass lap time with this thing. What's the best? I want to see what the best is. Let's go. Rent, no. Select. G70 at 213. Cooking. "17 seconds, dude, what's going on?" Alright, guys, let's try a little fun. One. Let's put it on positive 1 plus 1, so 1 to the rear. I feel like 1 to the rear, I'm going to be able to break it in center. Like right here. Oh, it's no big no. Oh, come on out. brakes. You suck. Oh God. Gotta have this. Oh, smoke that. Wow. Last. All right, y'all. Give me a second. Let me power my phone on and stuff. My buddy was supposed to hit me up. We were supposed to run some Fortnite, even though y'all know I don't care for Fortnite. What? What do you mean? What? I guess that means my phone's bugged. I didn't get it wet. What the fuck? Hot this bitch. Now it's charging. I've had my phone sitting down here for about 4 hours charging, and it ain't done shit. Not 1%. It was saying it was wet for some reason. It ain't even wet. I was a big fan of Samsung, but I think I've changed my mind nowadays. You literally gotta wait. If you wanted the S25, how many people is watching this video that's got an S25 and they've had problems? Hit that like button. I get a lot then. For real though, hit that like button. How many people it's got a Samsung, the newest one, the S25, that has problems sending message? Hit that like button. But y'all, I'm way about the camera and everything. Y'all can even see me. Shit. Shit. Dang, all you y'all can see my shadow. Hell yeah. Y'all can see a gooseneck motherfucker right there. Ah, see, that's why. This camera, bro, I swear, we gotta get the new trashy. Sorry, but trashy ass camera. Trashy ass camera. 3% the phone is? Oh yeah, let's go, y'all. it's gonna start messing up. Fuck. Go to sleep. Are you slipping up? Nah. Nah. Let me say hi. Let me say hi to her. What's up, Lyra? What you doing, girl? What? What are you doing? Dang, you got me tracked down 90 minutes ago. Did you call me? YouTube? Oh, oh, that's why. Show. Yeah, it has. It didn't even show up you called. I don't think. Oh, maybe it. No, no, it didn't. Yeah, last call I got was at 6:39 p.m. Wow. So maybe it is. My service is shitty then. My wife's phone does that. Yeah, 'cause Andrew said that one day he tried to call me. Maybe he was telling the truth that day. So what y'all doing? What you doing? Going to bed? What? Me? Me? Oh, I thought he was talking to me.